We are watching right now Gamestop Corporation. Look at the 1 minute candle, it's completely crazy.
Let's see what's going on. First of all, remember to read the disclaimer right here, also in the description below. Look at this last green candle that we have right here last minute ago. 5% to the upside, and these red candles that we have just right here from $44 more or less, minus 7% in just
Wow.
minute candles. This is completely insane. What is going on? Plus 30% today. Earlier was something like plus 40%, even more. Very interesting. This has been due probably to the cave yield, also known as roaring kitty. That's the most common name that's been talked in Reddit a lot and in all the market situation with the meme stocks, and particularly in GME, because apparently, he posted a screenshot showing that he was holding more than 5 million shares of GME and 120,000 call options with a $20 strike price expiring 21st of June. This is very interesting if true. This massive position is worth hundreds of millions, and this has sparked the speculation around this stock. And also, they are talking again about that short squeeze, the GameStop situation, the meme stock situation. What do you think about it? Let us know in the comments. But for sure, there is hype around here and a lot of interest because you can see the moves in the 1 minute chart.
Okay, so remember to subscribe to TradingSD to watch more videos like this, and let's talk about the latest uptrend, because obviously here we have two incredible candles, green candles, and we're talking about, wow, it's absolutely nuts, we're talking about a green candle of 30 minutes of almost 80%, and the second one is not one candle, but it took a while and to get the same amount, but in the end it's another 80% on the upside. And it all began, if we go to the 4-hour chart, it all began like a couple of weeks ago, and that was the beginning. Mr. Quitty, Mr. Quitty, or
Roaring kitties.
Ron Kitties. He started this move
Okay,
back
yeah.
in at the mid May, and the upturn was completely not. We're talking about almost 400%. So, will it happen again? Okay, look at the uptrend. I mean, I think it can.
Yeah, it's interesting, to see these last two green candles. A lot of interest right there today, even more maybe due to that situation that you just mentioned. We also have to take into account, that when the price was trading around $10 at the start of May, we had this upside of more than 500%. And from there, wow, the crash was completely insane. We are talking about a drop in the price of more than 70%, with those three red candles in 3 consecutive trading days. Big gaps to the downside, also more than 15%, and even this last one, 20% more or less. So this isn't for everyone. The risk right here is for sure in both sides. You have the opportunity, but also the risk, I think it's equal. So it is an interesting opportunity to learn a lot. And if you're going to trade it, be prepared, for every possibility, because when this happens, wow, the movements can be completely crazy. And you have also the experience that we have in GameStop during 2021 or 2020 with the latest stocks short squeeze, we could say. That was another movement, insane, from below than $1 was trading around 70 cents, the lowest point, to almost
Wow.
$120. Yeah,
I
the
mean,
movement was 18,000%,
wow, I mean,
even more. Yeah.
it's completely, absolutely super nuts. And the thing is, like, they are trying to replicate that move, and if it happens, let's imagine that. I mean, it could go up to, wow, to $700. I mean, if it happens, it will be huge. Anything can happen in this market, with Wall Street bets, with people from Reddit. I'm very surprised, because we were experiencing like a downtrend that were, it all started after the huge spike back in March 2021. It started to go down and again and again and again, and you could see like a lot of bearish pressure right here, and then this started again. Another sort of squeeze. It's absolutely nuts. You cannot find anything like this in the market except AMC maybe, and
Yeah.
Future Faraday Electric.
Yeah, the thing with this is, like, as we mentioned with FFIE also stock, and the percentage that we could be talking about if the price reaches again that high of $60 more or less is 55%. And if it reaches the previous highs of 120 more or less, we were talking about 180%, so it's not the same movement as it was during 2020, 2021, more than 10,000%, because the market cap is different, and the amount the price that the share should reach should be much higher in order to achieve that with that market cap correlation. So what do you think, guys? Where should we, if you believe like this is going up, where would you place like that take profit, we would say, or that maximum price? Because you may think, okay, it's going to reach $700. I don't know. Whatever you think, let us know in the comments below so we can see that prediction and if you guess it. And if you believe the opposite, if you think like this is the hype is going to be over sooner than later, or maybe when the cause of Roaring Kitty enter into that date, and we don't know the situation. That's why we wanted to comment it with you, because there are a lot of possible scenarios, and this has just started, we could say, because we are at the start of this month, and we will see how it goes until the 20th of June. But if you believe like this is going lower, which price do you think also it will hit? Like maybe below $1 again? Both possibilities are real, could happen. So let us know below, and let's start that debate also.
Also, guys, you gotta understand that the move that is creating this guy. The thing he's putting capital in the perfect moment of the stock. I mean, he started to buy the stock back in in 2020 when it was trading sideways. Here you can see like the price was ridiculous. It was it was trading very very low, and he pumped that the price like huge. And then here, this is a different scenario. It's not the same as before, because at the beginning, nobody was trading this thing. Nobody would want this stock. Like, it was garbage for them. But then, right now, we have a lot of holders between 2021 and 2024. A lot of holders. The stock went down minus 90%. During that time, you could see like a lot of traders and investors holding the stock, waiting for this moment. And it happened again. And so the thing here is like, this spike could go up to 100. I don't know. We could experience then another downturn like this. But at this particular moment, everybody's enjoying the upside potential.
Yeah, I think it's interesting, to learn from these movements, as you're mentioning. Obviously, when this was trading around 2020 and even 2021, it was the uptrend had started. We were talking around $5 at that time. If they started to buy there, the gains were insane. And the thing is, like, when people saw like he didn't sell, he was holding, I think that like that activated again that movement, because it's like, wow, you have like 200 million dollars in GameStop and you are not selling. So people is like, this is something like, they are following that movement. It's a movement right now. So it doesn't make sense. You can't follow logic right here. Maybe you can technical analysis to manage risk. You can try to see the fundamental side to see the future, but it doesn't make sense at the end of the day, because this will
see the
just
future,
depend
Enrique. Let's
on
see the
what
forecast.
people want to do.
Let's see the forecast about the future, because I'm very curious about what they think the analysts of Wall Street are. Wow.
Yeah, we have some insane forecast right here.
Never seen this.
Minus 84%, the minimum one. The maximum is minus 60%, and the average is minus 76%. We just have 3 analysts offering 1-year price forecast for GameStop. This is crazy. Maybe they didn't have into consideration this, of course. This is difficult to predict. But, the forecast in the annual is interesting, because apparently they will be in profits during 2024, 2025, and 2026 we don't have it. But I don't think it's that correlated, because 3 analysts only, it's a small amount. But I think it's interesting to see the difference, like retail investors are buying and saying hold diamond hands, and they are getting these huge profits, at least for now. And, these Wall Street analysts are just saying, okay, this is going to minimum $15, well, maximum in that case.
Wow, so leave your comments below. Thank you very much for watching us, and remember to follow us in SG. Come on, let's go to the craziness one more time.
Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. Take care. Check our new videos also. Remember to take risks, I want to say. To manage risk properly and to have fun. Thank you very much. Don't take trading too serious, or you may end up with a heart attack. Have a nice weekend. Thank you.
Bye bye.